Alright, today I'm gonna make a quick video of my new hammock. We're gonna go out and just put it up, and I want to show you how I got it in a snakeskin, like from the like a dollar store or something, you know. And when you take the you know, it's what you use in the bathtub to wash. I've never used one, but people use them. But you can buy them for a couple of bucks, and they're mesh, you know. But you can take the knot and the little loop off of it and cut that, and that thing will come undone, and it'll be like 12 foot long, and it'll be round, you know. It'll be a hollow tube, and you can use that as a snake skin for a hammock. A lot of people do, but mine's got a couple of rips in it as I was using it the other day, so I went ahead and ordered one. They wasn't but, you know, 10 or 12 bucks for one of them. And I'm gonna take it out of, I put it on my this old school backpack I was gonna use, but I just took my hammock and everything and put it in this. We'll take it off. And I think I got 2 tarps in here. I got a small tarp that's in the snake skin. I'll show y'all when we get out there. I just carry an extra tarp. It's a larger tarp in case it rains or something. I'll just have an extra tarp, which, you know, I guess I just look at the weather and I just swap the tarps out. But right now I just got them both so I can keep them in here. And so this has got, inside the snake skin, I've got everything and the tarp. So you know, it would be a real quick. In other words, everything's in here but my top quilt. It's got the under quilt, the tarp, the hammock, all the straps, everything's in here except for the top quilt. That's the only thing that's missing. But we'll get out there and I'll show you how easy it is to hook it up. I've got that, I think they call it a quick deploy Ridgeline, and I made me some little bone out of antlers. Some of these, like the toggles that they use, they was using wooden toggles, but I made mine out of bone. Just that the bone's pretty, the antler's pretty light, you know. It worked pretty good. But okay, we'll get out there and I'll show you. Trying to get the mosquitoes off of it. All right, so I'm gonna get this, pull this out. So I got this separate little bag here. It's got my Ridgeline on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. Got everything on it, my toggles, everything on there. I got this little bungee cord right here. Just pulled down tight on it, holding it. Hope I can keep them mosquitoes off. But anyway, this is the part that goes around the tree, and it'll, let's see. So let me go ahead and pull some of this out. So what I'll do, this has got my I can't remember the name now. I'm gonna have to look at it, think of the names of them. But anyway, this goes around the tree like this, and it comes, and you just take this toggle and put through it, and that's what holds it around the tree. It's pretty easy. Put this around it, loop that, toggle like I showed you, pull it tight. And then I'm gonna go over this side of the tree. Do the same thing, put the toggle. I got a lot of extra line, but you don't have to use it. You can just go around the tree. And what I'm doing, I'm putting it in this slip line here, and I'm putting it in it, and then I can pull that and pull this thing tight, just like that. And then I take my hammock, it's inside the snake skin, just like this. I put this orange on here because I always know it's going to be on my right, and I know the side of the hammock that I want to be facing me where it unzips, so I always put this to my right. Oh, I gotta put my straps on the tree first. I put my quick deploy line up, then I put my straps on. was put them about nose high. And then I got my orange cord on there to let me know this goes to the right. So I'm gonna take it over here, hook it up to my straps. Pull this on out just like this, bring it to this side. Adjust my straps. And then I'm gonna just take my snakeskin, pull it off. Uh-oh, I got it connected over here so it don't slide. I got a loop in here in my carabiner. Okay, now I got it loose. Now I can pull it. A lot of these snakeskin come in 2 pieces. I like the 1 piece with myself. It's a little harder to get off, but once you get it off, you don't have that wad in the middle. Alright, so then all I got is my tarp. What I do, the tarp was in there, I have it hooked here to the carabiner. I just hook it up here to these I gotta think of what these was called. I can't believe know what those was called. Hook it up here to these. That's already on my quick deploy Ridgeline. And then just pull that tight like that. Pretty quick. And then I got this tied up, already got my lines on. I'm gonna go around behind you and tie this right back there behind you. But I put bungees on here too, so that when I pull it and it, like, you know, after it dries or if it gets damp, it'll keep it tight. Okay, it's that quick, and my underquilt, it stays on there. So I'm set up. I mean, it didn't take but a second. And I know I'm talking to you guys, but and this is a 1 Tigris. It's got these tie-out straps. You can pull these to the side, but I don't use them. Let's see. Need to go up, pull that a little tighter. There you go. Okay, I'm in. Still got to do a little stretching, I think, because it's new, but it works good. Got a good lay. I can turn diagonal in it. And then I put a string on the zipper right here. I tied it up to the zipper so that when I'm in here I can pull this down. And I'll show you, this one actually has, and I don't know what it's called, but when I'm inside the hammock, it's got a layer that pulls right here over, just right here where the zipper zips. It's another piece of fabric that comes and it zips all the way up to you, and it keeps condensation and whatever off of you through the night. And it also keeps you warmer. Like if it's cool, you wouldn't want to use it in the summer. I've got it peeled up and it goes in a little pocket, but you can pull it all the way up here to you. It's really cool. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this snakeskin and the way it works. You know, you just hook it up. You got your whole system ready to go with a tarp over it. This tarp here, it covers it, like, you know, just for like dew or, you know, moisture in the night and all. But if you had a real heavy rain, I think I would want a bigger tarp. But if it's you know, just to keep the dew that falls at night, that moisture and stuff for the nighttime, this is perfect. And it goes up real quick, and you know, it covers the hammock good. And then, you know, it's got a porch out here and a porch out the back. So I really like it. I really like this hammock. This little the little bag that I got that come with it. Let's see if I can get out with my strings not all hanging up. Oh, this little bag here that I keep my stuff in, this is what the hammock come in originally, but it's got these two little places on the sides, and it clips to this Ridgeline. Let me get my shoes back on. I'll show you. I'll bring you up here closer so you can see some of this stuff I'm talking about. That knot I was talking about earlier is a prusik knot. Prusik knot. I don't know why. I'm getting old. I can't remember things. Okay. But anyway, so here's how the hammock lays. Let me unzip this. Hard to see it with the underquilt on it, but up here there's a pocket. Okay. So up here, you see this up here in the top up here? You undo this. Throw it down there, and then you got another zipper. And see, I'm zipping. It's hard to see it because it's all closed up. But this zips up, as you can see, all the way. Let me turn you. It'll zip all the way up, like with me in there. This will go all the way up to here. And what it does, it's giving you another, and you can take this right here and clip it up here to these. Let me flip this over so you can see it on this Ridgeline here. And these you squeeze it and you can move them. And then this little this bag right here will go up here on this to store stuff. It's really cool. You move this out, put the bag on it. Uh-oh. So then smash these and move them. Then you got the bag above you. You got this, and then you can take these and you know, you can put these up here on it also if you want. Well, I'll let it fall off. But so it just keeps you inside this extra piece of fabric that's coming right over you, and it keeps you warm. And then, you know, it'll keep condensation, stuff like that, probably off of you from the tarp and all. Like if it drips at night, like when you got that other tarp on. And then when you're not using it, you just unfold it. And I know it's hard to see it with a, should have took the underquilt off, but you just unzip it all the way back up to the top here. And you know, during this hot weather, you don't use it. You'd only use it in the winter, and you just put it in this little bag, and it just stays up here in the top, out of the way. And you know, you just stay in the regular hammock. It's got the bag, you know. I just like it. It's just really cool. I love this thing. The underquilt, I'm not sure what the rating is. You can look it up online and see what it is. But it wasn't real expensive, and the hammock wasn't either, really. And I just like it. And then the bug net's what you always need down here in the south. I added this rope, this string to it so I could pull it, because chubby people can't do all that flexibility and bend up toward the front and pull it. So that's what we do with it. And it's got the good zippers on it. I think they call them YKKs or something or other. But anyway, I love this thing. I'm gonna get a lot of good use out of it. And I'll show y'all the breakdown, and I'll try to show you some of those that rapid deploy Ridgeline in a little bit more detail toward the end of it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the tarp down. And again, that right there is how that works. It's got that bungee on it. I really like that. I'm gonna start rolling this up, and then I'll show you when I get it up here close. I'll just get it all up here real close to the hammock. That way it'll stay on here. Some Tweety birds out there. I'm gonna take it off these cruciate knots, and I slide and tighten it. But when I do that, what I do is I hook it right back to the carabiners on the hammock. That way it all stays right here together when I go to put it back together. So I slide my cruciate down, unhook it, and hook it right back here. And then I just take it and wrap everything up like this. Just like this, and then I just start pulling my snakeskin back down over it. I love doing it like this. It just keeps everything already, you know, it's just real quick when you get ready to undo it. Put it back up. And it's a quick takedown too. And then the end of the snakeskin, I just put back in the carabiners too. And you probably don't even have to do that, but I just do it. And then I got the orange down here I always know that's the right. So when I'm putting it up, I don't have to worry about, you know, getting that confused. And then it's in there, just like that. I just take it, then I just unclip it. Start putting it back in the bag. Have to wrestle with it a little bit. I know it'll go back in there because I took it out. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh man, I forgot to take my bag off the that I keep my stuff in, but that's okay. I'll just put it in the top. So I'll take my straps off. And I'll just hand tighten this up, but I want to show y'all how this. On the end, I've just got a regular loop. I drilled a hole. A lot of people just use a toggle. I used a deer antler just because I think it's cool. And then I got a prusik knot, and I got another prusik knot that I've got a little small carabiner that's one I hook my tarp to, and this one's just extra. But I put one like that on the other end, and I'll show you how it works. So I just drilled a hole and put this in it. I just put this around the tree. And I grab this. Let me pull that back off. I just take this and grab it like this right here. Fold that around, and then when it comes around the tree, I just take it and put it through this loop. And then when you pull it, it just tightens on it. So you put it around it like this. Put this through there, like I showed you. And then when you pull, it just tightens. So now, when I pull it across, I've got a prusik and two of them. This is just extra. On the other side, I actually use the two. And then this carabiner is what I hook to my tarp, and then I just pull it. I got this on there that I showed you. And I'm just gonna come across through here. I've got my prusik, two prusiks, and I got a good bit of cordage so I could go on out a lot longer if I need to. I got a loop in this end too, but we won't use the loop, I'll show you. And then here's my my deer antler that I got a hole drilled into, and I'll bring you over. Okay. So I get over here, got lots of extra cordage. I got a loop in it, but that, you know, I could use that, but it's just really to keep my my toggle from sliding off the end. So I'm gonna get rid of this extra line. Here's my toggle. Here's my prusik knot. All right, and then here's the other prusik, and it's got a carabiner on it. That's the one I hook to my tarp, and then I pull it tight. So this one, just like I showed you on the other side, when I put this around the tree, I'm not going to use the loop, I'm going to use the prusik, but I'm going to grab that just like that when I go around the tree, and then I'm going to come back around and put it in the prusik, pull the prusik to tighten it. Let me show you. So we're going to go around the tree, and I got all this extra line, you know, and you don't have to use it, but you always got it if you need it. Then I'm going to pinch that like I showed you on the while ago. I'm going to bring the prusik up, the little loop I got in it, put it around it, and I can actually pull this if I want to, like this, and that's tight, or I can pull the prusik. So I really want the prusik to stay over here next to the tree so I can stretch my tarp as far as I can. So I'm gonna actually pull this one just like I did on the other side, like that. And then if I want to get it tighter, I can pull the prusik some. So now it's all tight, and if you want to, you can run a loop or two around that if you wanted to, but there ain't no need in it. It's tight just like that. Now I got the Ridgeline, hook my tarp to it. I got a good tight, taut line, and it just goes up really, really quick. And when you take it down, it's real simple. You just loosen up your prusik, let it down like that, and then I'll go undo the other side, and we'll roll it up. Okay, I'll undo this other side. And this thing's tight. You know, it's hard. All you got to do is twist this. When you twist it, it'll come right. It'll pop right off. It's that simple. I'll show you one more time. When you put it on the tree, you just go around the tree like this. You just hold this like this, put it in there, and it just tightens up just like that. And then it's hard to get this loose, but if you'll take it and just twist it, It comes right off. So that's that simple, just twist it. Yeah, that's so anyway, now we'll roll. It all goes together pretty easy. And I always just keep my prusik knots and all up here, and then you can you know, wrap them however you want to do them. I like to keep everything clean, and actually it would have been better if I would have rolled it up the other way. That way when you put this end on the tree and go the other side, it's better to do this side first, but I kind of got everything off out of whack a little bit. Even the bag, I didn't even get the bag, it's in the hammock. So, but anyway, that's okay. We'll make it happen next time I'm in the woods. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. I thought it was cool. There's a bunch of those rapid deploy ridge lines out there on YouTube. You can look them up, do different ways. All of them's pretty neat. And I like the way, I've never seen the snakeskin where they left the tarp in it like that, but I just undo it and put it on the carabiners. And if you had a really large tarp, like for rain, because when I hook it to the carabiners, it's still stretched pretty good. You know, you might could figure some way out to keep it in there, because there's room for a bigger one, like inside the snakeskin. It's just, you know, you want it to be like when I wrap it around it, it's kind of stretched. Anyway, I like it, and I can't wait to get out there and use it. I've got my one Tigris tent and used it a couple of weeks ago, and burn a hole in it, but I fixed the hole already. But I want to use this tent. And if you want one of those snake skins and you just want to try one, go to the Dollar General or somewhere and buy one of those. I think it's called a choofer or something. It's what you wash with, and you can take the cordage out of the center of it that holds it together, and when it undoes, it's about 10 foot or 12 foot a round tube of that mesh, and it'll slide right over it. And you know, you could try it and see if you like it, or you know, just figure out some way to use it before you'd order a regular snake skin that, you know, you'd have to invest a little money in. But anyway, if you like this and like this kind of stuff on my channel, hit that like and subscribe button, and on the notifications button lets you know when I put a video out. I try to put one out every Saturday. But anyway, keep God first in your life. I always say that, but it's very important to me. You know, it's just you know, for me, it makes things better. I mean, I still have a lot of, you know, things happen, and you know, your life's just not smooth because of it, but it makes it better because you've got God in your life and you've always got Him to turn to. So keep God first. Creek Camper out.